Greetings. Greetings, Aries. Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general energy reading for the 26th through the 1st. Okay, so August 26th through September the 1st, 2019. This reading will be for you, whether you guys are an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or any other placements of Aries in your chart. Keep in mind, this is a general energy reading. This is not a personal reading, so it may or may not pertain to you. Take what applies to you and leave what does not. Please use your discernment to know which messages may be for you, okay? It can resonate as a personal reading, but it's not subject to, okay? So let's go ahead and tap into the Lenormand messages for you before we get into the tarot and the love energy. So I'm going to just do a general pull with the Lenormand. If you guys would like to book me for a personal reading, check the description box below to the link to my website. If you guys are interested, just make sure that you guys, once you do purchase a reading, make sure that you email me to set up your booking date or time. Also, if you guys have any questions about my readings or my availability, feel free to email me as well. Follow me on Instagram if you guys would like to also. So let's go ahead and get into your reading, Aries. So you have number 34 with the fish, number 8 with the coffin, number 21 with the mountain. So if I was to look at this, there will be some significant shifts and changes in your finances. I don't always see the coffin card as a bad card. It's kind of like a transformation. It's kind of like the death card in the tarot. Represents rebirth and transformation. Represents endings. The mountain can represent obstacles and challenges and things like that. It could also be that this is a new start, a fresh new beginning when it comes to finances, and this is coming to an end. Excuse me. For some of you, you may have Pisces in your life. A Pisces person, a friend, family member, lover, could be. This is also the King of Diamonds. So this could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Or you guys could have these things in your chart. Could also be specifically Virgo energy with the 9 of Diamonds. The 8 of Clubs can be Sagittarius. So these could be energies that are relevant to you. Or these could be time frames. So I am seeing a shift for you guys financially, that maybe this is a major shift and change. For those of you, this could denote some sort of travel due to someone that has passed on. Maybe this person, this is an inheritance that you guys are waiting on. I don't know, but this is what I'm getting for some of you. It's not going to be for everyone, of course. Does seem like there may be some challenges with funeral expenses or burial or something like that. Could be due to travel. Maybe it may be hard for someone to travel due to like the funeral. Maybe it's out of state or something. I don't know. That's what's just coming to me. This looks like a fishing trip as well. For like, yeah, this looks like a fishing trip. So it could be in the mountains or something like that. Take what resonates. I'm getting more so the financial aspect of this reading, that there will be a significant shift and change in your finances. It may be hard to get to these changes, or it has been a challenge to get to them, but it will change in a positive manner for most of you. So let's go ahead and tap into your energies, the tarot for Aries. The tarot messages for Aries for this week. Divine Spirit, angels and ancestors who are loving guidance, truth, and clarity of high counsel. I ask for your divine assistance to tap into the energies of those born or influenced by the sign of Aries. Thank you. 9 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 9 of Swords in reverse, Queen of Wands, the Moon, the Strength card, Chariot card, the Star. What the hell? The Page of Swords. You almost got like a lot of majors just a minute ago. 10 of Wands, or a second ago. Okay. So 9 of Wands is here. So this does represent this push energy. I feel like it's a push. There's a lot of, let me just look for a second, because I get, okay, you have a lot of wands. You have a lot of fire energy. You have quite a bit of air. I would say you have an equal amount of air and water, but you have a lot of fire energy here with a slight bit of earth, okay? So a lot of movements, could be a lot of emotional, spiritual energies coming up. So I say that finances may not be the most upfront energy or the most fluid or the best. Right now, I wouldn't say that you have financial troubles, but maybe that's not a part of your focus. But with the Nine of Wands here, I feel like this is like a pushing energy. This is a momentum. This is getting shit done till the end, because you do have the Ten of Wands at the end of the spread, which is in reverse, but we'll get into it. Could be that your biggest challenge is going to be home situations, family. It could be a situation between baby mother, baby father type of situation, or a child is involved at the center of all of this, or it could just be a home situation. It could be trying to meet the demands of priorities and things like that as it pertains to children. For some of you, it is travel. I don't know. Like I said, if there's a death in the family or something, and there's a funeral out of the state or something like that, there could be travel involved. Maybe this is what the challenge is, or I gotta make sure that my kids are fully prepared, or it could just be travel, period. But before I get into all of that, I do see that your environment may be a bit of a challenge for you, especially if you have children. If this is something to do with a spouse or a lover that you have a child with, or an ex that you have a child with, that can also be something that is of an annoyance to you with the Nine of Swords. But I don't feel like you're gonna let a lot of shit get to your head, excuse me, with the Nine of Swords in reverse. I don't see you allowing this to hinder your progress with the Queen of Wands. She gets things done as well. She attracts everything that she needs. She utilizes her power, her charisma, her charm to get what she wants. So I feel like this could be your energy. You're not going to allow, or this could just be your attitude, that you're confident that all that you need will be taken care of. With the Moon card, also this could represent some subconscious hidden energy, but I get like a lot of psychic insights that are coming. Maybe you're fully prepared for something that's challenging, which it may not be such of a challenging energy with the Ten of Wands in reverse. So it may be that you conclude whatever this is that you're going through, whatever this challenging energy is, it's because you've already got insight on this. So you already know what to do, or you're following your guidance and intuition, but this is past tense. Some of you guys have a dream that came to you that's already giving you some sort of insight, or this could represent that there was a lot of premonitions and insights that were given in the past. Could be another fire sign. You could be someone with other fire energies in your chart. You have all of the fire signs here. Nine of Wands is Sag. The Four of Wands is Aries. The Strength card is Leo. So you have every fire card here. And the Ten of Wands is also Sag. So it could be that those are the influences around you, or these could just be time frames, or these could be people, period, or things within your chart. But Pisces energy is here again with the Moon card. So some of you guys may have Pisces placements or Pisces people in your life, or this could represent dreams, okay, desires and goals with the Strength card. I do see this push, this almost could be a test of faith, because with the Moon, you don't always get to see everything. You only get sneak peeks and previews, and sometimes pieces of, like, you know how you watch a preview of a movie and it'll like show you certain scenes, and then it'll look a certain way before you watch the movie, but then when you watch it, it's not as like what they depicted it to be. Not to say that the movie isn't what they marketed it to be, but, or even when you watch like a series or something, and then on the next episode or next week, and then they'll show you something and you're like, oh shit, like, but then when you watch it, it's still dramatic, but it's not as, it may not be what you thought it was going to be, or how it planned out to be. So I get that that's kind of the glimpse that you have. It could be, like I said, I feel strongly that this is spiritual insights that came, like a dream or premonition or something, but it can also just be like intuitive. You're just picking up certain things, like you're just feeling certain things, but you can't really put it together. So you might be getting hints, signs, and synchronicities, but you can't really formulate exactly. You could make up assumptions, but you don't really know. So that's what I'm getting. And I get this test of faith and this courage, this inner courage to take on something. And it does require boldness. It does require faith. It does require confidence. It does require assertion. You know, handling your ego, because your ego in the past may have been this type of person that thought everything, doubted the self a lot, questioned everything that was given, was received, because there's an owl here, and I've been seeing owls a lot lately. So this represents that wisdom, the things, you know, because owls are nocturnal, I believe. I want to look at my animal book real quick. Because I want to know exactly what they represent. I might pull this out in every reading because I love this book. I have a thing for animal totems and numerology, but spiritual. Okay, so owls represent spirits. Spirits are strong around you. Attend to dreams, y'all. Attend to dreams and to heightened senses. It is up to you to act on that guidance. If you want to screenshot it, if you think I'm bullshitting the screenshot, or you just want to keep it for a reference, it's the second to last entry. So that's pretty self-explanatory. So I feel like you're getting these hints in your dreams. Maybe this was not such a bad thing. Maybe this represented the past of getting and receiving all of this information, and now you've taken that energy in, and now you got to move forth with that and have confidence and not allow the ego to get the best of you, your lower aspect. So you got the Chariot card, which is forward movement or travel. Like I said, this could be spiritual movement, because this Egyptian or ancient Kemet symbolism, or these statues or whatever they are, this represents to me like spiritual energy, past lives. So you're being directly guided. So especially with the Star card here, so even if it's a mundane situation where there's family situation involved, a car situation involved, travel, you're still being divinely guided, divinely led. You don't, for some of you, don't pull someone's leg to get into alignment with you, because you're going to get to your destination in the way that you're meant to, what's best for you. And I feel like your attitude is very optimistic and very like, you're desiring fast movement, or you're desiring spiritual alignment, spiritual direction. So you could be looking out for signs and synchronicities with the Star card also. So I feel like your dreams and your goals, this may represent your higher self's true highest aspirations. This has nothing to do with the lower self's desires. And maybe it's a little mixed in, because there's two energies here. So it could be, you know, some of it is ego and some of it is spiritual, but it's balanced, right? So when you're in that state of balance, and there's that alignment that comes from this, it's also that sense of direction and that sense of peace. So it could be that you affirm, or you're in this place where you've affirmed something, because there's a lot of blue, makes me think of the throat chakra. She also has this headdress thing on with the star over her third eye. So you guys are getting a lot of spiritual downloads at this time, or the things that you've received from the moon, you're taking it here. And not to mention that this week that I'm reading on, there's a Virgo new moon. So this can also have a lot to do with the movement. Page of Pentacles. So I feel like you're hopeful, or you desire some sort of new beginning in your finances, or a new opportunity financially, or just some sort of practical opportunity to be given. Some of you guys just have something to do with clothing or fashion or looks or outer appearance with the peacock. This can represent confidence in something. Your fear is that you're not going to have something or receive, or it could be financially. And this could be what the desire, the goal is, with the star right next to it. But the Ten of Wands, the stress and the worries, I feel like you guys are going to put that down. I don't see too many of you carrying all of this energy, all of this weight. For what? You know, what's the point and what's the purpose? So pay attention to the dreams that stand out to you, that call out to you. If you guys are getting a lot of the same animal totems, like lions keep coming to you, ostriches, I don't know why I heard ostrich, peacocks, owls, rabbits, wolves, then pay attention to all of that. Deers, look them up. Beetles, I'm seeing all kind of animal totems. So look into all of that. I can't read the whole book and look into all of them for you, but do your own research. And if they come to you in your dreams, especially, document whatever it is. Or maybe you've already got like a journal that you document all of your dreams or whatever. But yeah, so you have all fire sign energy here. You have some Aquarius and Gemini energy. You have Cancer, Pisces. The Page of Wands or the Page of Pentacles can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy as well. So please only take what resonates. I'm going to pull a general advice card for your general energy, and then I'm going to look at your love energy. What is it that Aries, ancestral spirit guides who love me, guide them, and assist them? Thank you. Commitment. So you have number 36, commitment, which is number 9. 3, 6 is 9. So this can represent commitments with the self, commitment with you and your spirit teams, that with you and others. So this is very important to you. I feel like spirit is saying to stay committed. You're being divinely helped and divinely guided. Okay. There's a lot of heart-centered energy here. There's also stars here too. So when I think of the stars, it goes back to the star card, alignment. Okay. That balance and harmony. Number 9 represents completions. Number 3 represents communication, represents community, represents creativity, also represents birth. Number 6 is harmony, love, compassion, balance. Okay, so that is the energy that's vibrating with the commitment card. So let's look at your love energy, you guys. Now keep in mind these readings are general as well. Not every Aries has the same romantic situation or relationship status, so please only take what may stand out to you in your situation. Okay, I'm going to do the 6-card spread. I'm going to use my relationship oracle cards. If you guys are interested in this deck, you guys can purchase it via my website. Divine Spirit, please tap into Aries' overall energy and their love, relationships, and romance. How is it going to affect them? Thank you. Third party, contracts, life purpose, and soul journey. Put that up there. Karmic, yes. If you guys had an answer or question, it was a yes. Spirit gave me the exact number of cards that I needed. Resistance and maybe. Okay, so I'm going to trust that this message is something that really needs to come through and really wants to come through, because those cards flew out, like kind of slid out of the deck and in the exact amount that I needed. So I'm gonna trust this one for sure, for sure. Now let's see. Okay, what's good with this energy? I'm going to use the tarot to clarify this energy. The 8 of Cups. Someone is walking away or has walked away from a third party. Ace of Pentacles, Judgment, or Justice, sorry. Justice, the Ace of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Fool. Now you got some important cards here. You got 2 aces, which represents new beginnings. You got 3 major arcana cards. And you have the 8 of Cups, which represents walking away and disconnecting emotionally from certain things that do not serve the highest good, or it's already served its purpose in your life and it's time to move on. Someone is walking away from a third party energy. So this could be a situation where there's too many people involved, or just one extra person involved. Third party does not have to be romantic partners. It could be family members, friends, it could be jobs and other things like that. But someone is emotionally detaching from that, whatever it is. Some of you guys are dealing with Pisces energies, okay, because the 8 of Cups is a Pisces card. But it could just represent for your dreams, you're detaching for the sake of your, I wouldn't even say your dreams. I would say for your purpose, because the contract, life purpose, and soul journey card is right next to this, the third party card. So this is you stepping into your purpose and your truth, which may feel like this is desires and goals, but the truth is it's your higher self calling you to align with a certain purpose, okay, a cause. And it could be that certain contracts are coming to an end with certain people as well, because cups can represent love and emotional connectedness. Number 8, so it could be that you're ending the cycle, okay? Could have been a repetitive cycle in your past. Maybe you were always in third party situations with men or women, or you had people that are always coming in between your relationships or your soul's purpose or your heart's desires, your truth, and that's coming to an end. Someone is emotionally like, I'm done with that. Some of you guys may be tired of being in a third party situation romantically with someone, and you may be walking away, whether that's temporarily or permanently. to seek happiness within the self, because the 8 of Cups leads us to the 9 of Cups, which represents fulfillment, wish fulfillment. But I get more so that, to me, 9 of Cups represents that fulfillment within the self first. The 10 of Cups is then that other person that adds to it. But the 9 of Cups is like, that's you first. That internal happiness is what's really being sought after. Maybe you think it's the end project of that being together with somebody and having a happy home or whatever. But really, you got to get to that place where you're whole within self first. So you have contracts, life purpose, and soul journey with the 8 of Pentacles. So I do get there will be a new beginning as far as your journey goes in your love life. I feel like you'll have a renewed sense of purpose of why certain things had to be, why things may need to be in certain situations. But this could also represent new love coming in, a new stable foundation that comes in after an ending of a contract, or serving some sort of purpose in your love life. With the Justice card, karmic endings, I feel. With the Justice, or the Justice card clarifying the karmic card. So this could be the ending of karmic connections with people. For now, I mean, karmic energy is not always a negative thing. So it could be the lower vibrational aspects of karmic energy that you're ending that cycle. You've learned the lesson, or maybe you learned it from a specific karmic connection. Some of you guys, this could be Libra energy, or you could have that in your chart. But I get that some of you saw the light in regards to a karmic situation, or you've made the decision to break free of karma in your love life this week, which is good. You may also be dealing with a person that's a Libra. Maybe that was a karmic connection and you're ending that, or it could be a relationship or marriage, like a civil, is it common or common law marriage or something like that. Could be a divorce is final for some of you. With the Ace of Cups, yes, there is a new beginning coming in love, if you were wondering, because this clarifies the yes card. But some of you guys are kind of doubting this because this is in the challenge position, the obstacle. So you guys may be having a hard time with being receptive to new energy, to new love, or to the fact that maybe there's a renewal in a current connection if you're in one. I get that Spirit's giving you a lot of insights, but some of you guys are doubting this information. But if you're wondering, Spirit is saying, yes, there is new energy coming in. Resistance, Wheel of Fortune. You guys may be resistance to the change, or resistance to what Spirit is doing. For some of you, you don't want to let go of the wheel. You kind of want to hold on to it. For some of you, you kind of like, maybe you just feel like this is a little bit too much for me. You know, I feel like I'm on a roller coaster ride. Can I get the fuck off? But the Crossroads card, you may be needing to make a decision from past into moving into your future. But this could be the calling to look at everything that you've learned thus far on your spiritual journey. That's really what this is. Because Spirit is in control, so you can play, you know, all day like, no, I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that. Some of you may not want to walk away from something because of how much energy you've invested into it. With maybe the Fool card, it's like, yeah, maybe there will be a new beginning, but I feel like there's something that needs to be addressed first. I go back to the 8 of Cups. Are you really ready to walk away from everything in order to seek that fulfillment within self? Are you really ready to detach? Maybe this is temporarily detaching because, you know, this third party situation could involve another man or another woman. And it's like, do I really want to put myself in that position? Or it could just be, I'm no longer playing the third wheel in relationships anymore, period. Whether that, or allowing other people to intervene into my love life or tell me what to do, or allow my exes to still rule my heart and what I do and the choices I make in love. I'm letting all of that stuff go. I learn from it, hopefully, and then I'll make the decision whether I'm truly ready to start fresh and start new. And take the risk of following my heart. Take the risk of opening up my heart. Because some of you guys may be like, is it safe for me to love again? It doesn't have to be about a specific person. Just in general, am I safe to trust somebody? And yes, but you got to learn to love and trust yourself first. But let's see. Because you got a lot of powerful cards, I would say. But let's see what your advice. Past life relationship, you've known each other before. So that could be multiple things. I feel like your advice is about a past relationship, not so much past life, like we've known each other in another life. attraction. So you guys will be attracting new love that does feel familiar to you, a familiar energy, familiar spirit. And yes, this is because it's a past life. For some of you, you're not able to attract love because you haven't let go of a past relationship with the Eight of Cups. Surprise, the release your ex card didn't come out. My goodness, slow down. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So if your heart is calling you out to something, do it. And be in your childlike nature. Some of you guys may need to heal some inner child wounds, because we all have them, okay? That could be preventing you from being receptive. And it could also be it's hard because you have a child with someone, or the person that you have this karmic contract with may have been the father or mother to your children, but that ship has sailed. So it's like, let that shit go. But I'm going to close this reading out. I would definitely say that with the Eight of Cups, it's time to walk away and detach from old energies. It's like, why carry it? Learn what you can, or what did you learn from it? That's cool and everything. What did you learn? Take that knowledge and that wisdom and move forward, and trust the spirits got you. You can't walk in that same path anymore because you've learned the lesson. Why would you go back to something you've already learned, you know? Unless you feel like you didn't get what you needed to learn out of it. That's the only reason why we repeat certain cycles. But once we get the hang of it, we understand it, and we cut everything loose, we dismantle all of that, then we're ready to walk into the next phase. And that's why the maybe card came out with the Fool. Maybe it's not time yet. It's like, I think I said this in a I think it was a personal reading yesterday, a client reading or something. I had said something along the lines of, like, you know, when you're not prepared to take a leap and you force yourself to, you hurt yourself sometimes. So like, say, you know, you're at a rainforest and at a trip and everybody is jumping off the cliff into the ocean, and everybody's like, do it, but you're not ready. And then, you know, someone pushes you off the cliff before you're ready, and you slide on that rock, and you may hurt yourself, right? Because it's like, you're not ready to take that risk. Or whether you do it, you force yourself to do it because everybody's pressuring you to do it, and you're not ready, so you got to do it again, right? So it's like, if you're not ready to move forward or start a new beginning, don't force yourself, or don't allow anyone else to, until you feel like you're truly ready. And that doesn't mean procrastinate and drag your feet. It just means you'll know when it's time for you to overcome that doubt and that fear and say, I'm gonna just do it, I'm gonna just trust this, and just take that risk. But when you feel like you're forcing yourself and you haven't learned all that you needed to learn or experience, then you're only going to hurt yourself, because that goes into repeating the same cycles with the same person, or people alike that person that you just left this person and you moved on to a new person before you healed. So then you got to do that same cycle with this person, and you know, it's that type of energy. So much love to you guys as always. I hope that this reading resonated. Yeah, don't forget to check the description box below. I will see you guys back next week or in the next reading. And as always, much love to you. Peace.